right, guys, we are starting off the day at Whole Foods. I'm gonna grab some groceries for the week. I want to meal prep some meatballs and then also just stock up on some fruits and vegetables. So let's go. Okay, for my meat, I really like this ground beef. This is a pretty good brand. I usually get the 85% lean and the 15% fat just so it tastes a little bit better. The 93% lean is a little too bland for me. I need a bit of flavor. So we're gonna add this. Okay, I'm gonna grab some yogurt. My favorite is this Chia brand. It's really good. I like the 2% one. Cottage cheese is kind of running low. They have only this one left. I think I'm gonna get this Nancy's low-fat cottage cheese. And for today's breakfast, I am feeling an egg sandwich, so I'm gonna get this chicken and maple breakfast sausage patties. These are so good. Vlogging at Whole Foods is like really facing your fears because like everyone is staring at me right now, but I'm doing it for you guys. All right, I need to stack up on my Parmesan cheese because I'm gonna use it to make my chicken meatballs. So I think I'm gonna get just like a big block. Let's see. Nothing too crazy expensive. I'm probably gonna get this one. $6. I really love getting fresh Parmesan cheese and grating it into the food as opposed to the pre-grated one. It just kind of loses its flavor. So get fresh Parmesan cheese. Okay, now I'm gonna stock up on my olives. I love having olives, especially like for lunch as a snack. So I'm gonna get probably the mixed one here. And then I also really like these like, what are these called? I don't even know how to pronounce this. I like those ones. Those ones are really good. Whole Foods has the best sourdough bread in my opinion. So I'm gonna get half a loaf here. This has been my favorite hummus lately. It's the Ithaca hummus, the lemon beet. It's really red, it's so pretty, and I like having it with like crackers and vegetables. So I'm gonna get that. I am really craving like a good breakfast sandwich today with eggs and the chicken sausage. I just wanna find a good bread, and I think I'm gonna get these gluten-free English muffins. They have all these other options. There's cinnamon raisin, grains, sprouted grains. But I think these gluten-free ones sound pretty good. Ooh, I'm not gonna get this right now, but these evergreen waffles are so good. My favorite one's the carrot cake one, especially like in the fall time. So good. You could top it off with like peanut butter and fruits and have it for breakfast. Okay, we are almost done here. I need to get some breadcrumbs for my meatballs and then also some crackers for some snacks. I think I'm also gonna grab some of these. These are good for like, if I don't feel like cooking, I could just make some mac and cheese. That's way better for you and high in protein as well. Guys, I think I found an even better alternative to these English muffins. I'm not gonna get the gluten-free ones. I think I'm gonna get these sourdough ones. These look so good. It's by Rudy's and it's 140 calories. It's made from sourdough, 6 grams of protein. This actually looks really good. I'm gonna try this out. We have a lot of options for crackers, but I think I'm gonna go with the OG Mary's crackers so I can have it with my hummus. And then I end up getting these breadcrumbs. They're kind of expensive, but they're pretty clean ingredients, so. I just stopped at my Chick-fil-A and I got a big bag of ice. I get this around like once a month. And it's just so much better to use Chick-fil-A ice for your lattes and matchas. Okay, time to go home. I'm gonna go make breakfast. I'm so hungry. Look how orange this egg yolk is. I got this one from the farmer's market. I swear the farmer's markets always have the best eggs. Do not get it from the grocery stores. Try to get your eggs from the farmer's markets. So fresh. Breakfast is served. Here's what I'm having. These sourdough English muffins with egg, cheese, and then a chicken maple sausage. This looks so freaking good. Hello guys, I just got back from the mall actually. I forgot to take my vlogging camera, so I wasn't able to show you guys around as to what I bought, but it was kind of a big shopping trip because I stocked up on my Nespresso pods, and then I also kind of went a little bit crazy at Aritzia, and I don't shop often, okay, but lately I feel like I have been. But just because I've been really trying to redo my wardrobe lately, I got a few pieces that I've been eyeing probably for like a year, since like last fall. And I figured if I've been wanting it for a year, then I probably should get it because then I can get a lot of wears. Clothes are such an important part of your day-to-day. Like, you want to make sure you invest well in them. So I will show you guys what I got soon, but I want to stock up on my Nespresso pods. So I got 2 of the Nolas. These are my favorite from Blue Bottle. And then I'm going to try this one from Blue Bottle. It's just like the coffee. And it has sweet caramel, roasted nuts, and malt tasting notes. So I'm going to try that. And then I also got the double, what is this one? I got the Dolce as well. This is the double espresso. If you guys have seen my vlogs, then you have probably seen my coffee, tea, and supplement drawer, which I love. I got this organizer, I think from Amazon. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comments and I can link it for you. But basically, you put the teas on the sides and then you can put your pods in here, and it's just such a good way to organize everything. Guys, time to make some beef meatballs. I am so excited. I've been looking forward to this literally all week. So for our meatballs, I'm going to use 1 pound of ground beef. You could also sub it for ground chicken, ground turkey, even ground lamb if you wanted. I minced like 1/4 of a white onion, and then these are 3 garlic cloves. I'm gonna add that in here. You could do more onion if you really like that flavor, but I'm gonna start with just 1/4. And then this is probably like a tablespoon of fresh parsley. Then we're gonna add in some Italian breadcrumbs. I'm gonna start with 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs and then adjust if needed, depending on how the meatballs are. So we'll start it with the 1/4. And then 1/4 cup of cottage cheese. You can also do ricotta, or you could just completely omit this step. You don't have to use a soft cheese in this. I'm also gonna add in 1 egg. This is gonna really help bind everything together. And then definitely a lot of Parmesan cheese. I like mine freshly grated, as I was saying earlier at Whole Foods today. Okay, so I totally didn't film that, but you're basically supposed to combine all the ingredients with your hands. That is the best way to ensure everything is mixed together. Plus, you're gonna use your hands anyways to form the meatballs. And I want to make really tiny little meatballs. So I'm just doing like a test run here to see how the batter, yeah, this is perfect. I actually don't need to adjust anything. I was kind of worried about the proportions, but it all works. So this is how tiny I'm gonna make the meatballs. So you're just going to want to let this sit on the counter for like 20 to 30 minutes so it can marinate. I just realized one thing I forgot to add was a little bit of olive oil. So I'm just gonna add like maybe a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So I lined a baking sheet with some parchment paper, and then I actually have one of these small cookie scoopers that I'm going to use just so everything is nice and precise. And this is literally just because I want to, like I just want to make it really pretty. Just know this part is a little time consuming. So with this recipe, I was able to make 33 meatballs. Okay, we're gonna bake these in the oven at 425 for like 15 minutes. All right, so now I'm prepping the marinara sauce. It's very simple. I'm just using a jarred marinara sauce, the Rouse or Raos. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce this. I've been using this for like 5 years, and this is probably my favorite marinara sauce ever. Like, it's just so good. It never fails. Clean ingredients. I just like to add in a little bit more of my own seasoning. So I added some Italian herbs, some crushed red pepper, a little bit more salt as well. And then I'm gonna add in my meatballs. I'm gonna mix the marinara sauce and the meatballs all together until the flavors combine. All right, everything is nice and simmering now. It's time to plate. To top this all off, we're going to add in some cottage cheese. Let's grate more Parmesan cheese on the top. And then lastly, some parsley. Look at that. How beautiful. Oh my God. This looks 10 out of 10. Amazing. You absolutely have to try these beef meatballs. They're high in protein and you don't even need pasta to go with it. That's how good they are. Like, absolutely 10 out of 10. I'm so proud of myself. Like, these are so good. This is like restaurant quality. Okay, we obviously have to give it a taste test to make sure everything is... Oh my God. I'm pretty sure this spurted on my eye. Hold up. That's the one thing about marinara. It goes everywhere. So let's get a good bite with everything in it. Oh my God, this looks so freaking good. And I can't believe it's so healthy and it's so high in protein. Pause this video, exit out of YouTube, and make this recipe. This is so good, especially if you have health goals to be more lean. Like, such a good meal prep idea. Like, these meals do not have to be boring and tasteless. They can be so good. That marinara sauce I used is really, really good. You can find it at Whole Foods, but if you want to get a better deal, I think you can get it from Costco. And you get this like big jars, 2 for 1 pack, and it lasts you forever. My parents get it for me every time they go to Costco. Heading to my yoga class. I just woke up from a 2-hour-long nap, and I'm telling you, there's something about taking adult naps that just is like the best feeling ever. Like, I just recently started taking naps during the day, maybe like a few weeks ago, and it has been a total game changer. Like, I feel like this is part 2 of my day. So I'm heading to my hot yoga class, and I got some coconut water with me because I realized that I need to start taking electrolytes before my hot yoga classes, because I've been getting the absolute like worst foot cramps. Mid asana, I just have like the worst foot cramps ever. And so my instructor suggested I take some electrolytes before. Honestly, didn't have time to grab like an electrolyte powder mix, and I also don't know like which one to get, and they're like pretty filled with like artificial colors and sweeteners. So instead, I just turn to nature and get good old coconut water, which actually has all the electrolytes you need. Sodium, potassium, magnesium. So I'm just gonna start taking coconut water to my yoga classes. All right guys, I'm almost about to end the night, but I wanted to prep a little snack pack and breakfast for work tomorrow, and I decided I wanted to show you guys. I just got out of the shower, so that's why my hair is wet. But lately I've been really enjoying just like a light snack for lunch, nothing too heavy. And so I have been making these like snack plates for probably a month now, and I've been really enjoying it. So I wanted to show you guys what I put in my snack box. So I basically just have this little box that's divided into certain sections. I think I got it from like Target. First, I'm going to just slice up some cucumbers and add those in. So I'm going to add the cucumbers to my snack box here. This is a lot of cucumbers, but there's no such thing. And then I'm gonna add some nuts. I love Brazil nuts. They're so good for you. They're a superfood, super healthy, great for hormonal health for women as well. So I'm gonna add like, maybe like 3 or 4. And then I'm gonna add some olives as well. Kind of just mix all these together in here. And then I have this Kerrygold cheddar cheese stick as well. I'm just gonna add it here in the corner. And then this is my favorite, the Ithaca hummus. It's the beet one. It's so beautiful. It's like this pink color. How cute. And then I just have this little container that I'm going to put my hummus in. Also, this makes a great snack plate, just like when you're on the go. Like if you're going to the airport or like a road trip or something, this would be a great idea. And then lastly, I'm gonna add in some crackers as well. You could do pita chips too, but I'm trying to be a little healthier. So that is pretty much it. That is our snack box. It's really that easy. I'm looking at the timer on my camera. This didn't even take like 2 minutes. So no excuse not to eat healthy when you're on the go, if you're at work. This is super simple. Oh, I forgot to show you guys another thing that I add to the snack box is of course a little sweet treat. So I have these Meatball dates, which I keep refrigerated. So I'm gonna add one of these, and it's just such a nice sweet treat. So I don't have a lot of sugar cravings, and I don't go for like an unhealthy thing after work, because I've had a really bad habit of grabbing like a sweet treat like during lunch break or when I'm driving back home, and just having a date that you have easy access to makes the world of a difference. Okay, now I want to show you guys what I've been loving for breakfast. It is so filling and it is so easy to make. This one also takes maybe less than 4 minutes to make. And you can actually make it the morning of, which is chia pudding, but it's a little bit different than what you would think. So just grab a little jar. I have this cute Smucker's jar that I finished the jam from. Is it Smucker's? No. Bon Maman. I don't know if I'm saying it. Bonnie Maman. I don't know if I'm saying it right. But anyways, that's the one where you can get the checkered top from. It's just cute. It's fun. I don't know. Okay, so 2 tablespoons of chia seeds is what you will need. And here's the trick. You just soak them in really hot water for literally not even like 45 seconds. And look at how gelatinous it becomes. And I call this like activating the chia seeds. Now it's ready to go and it's safe to consume. Never ever have raw chia seeds without soaking them, because that can actually become really problematic. They can become like bloated in your
stomach and stuff and just cause like a lot of problems. So make sure you soak them either in milk or water or something. Water just is much faster. It takes literally 5 seconds. Okay, so we have our chia seeds, and then now we're gonna add in some Greek yogurt. I love the Faye brand, and I like the 2%, not the 0%, because it needs to have some fat, so it could be a little bit more filling. So we're gonna add in maybe like 1/4 of a cup of the yogurt, and then you just wanna mix everything together here. And you'll see, like, once you start mixing it, it really becomes like a chia pudding like texture. So like I said, if you're on the go, you can literally make this the morning of. I just have like a little bit more free time right now, so I can make it right now. And then this is what makes it different. I've been seeing people add kefir to their chia pudding. I don't know why I'm unable to pronounce so many things that I'm talking about. I think it's kefir. But if you're not familiar with kefir, it's basically milk that's been cultured, so it's really heavy in probiotics. It is amazing for your gut health and such a good way to start off the morning. I like this brand, Lifeway. I'm pretty sure I've seen this. Trader Joe's has a bunch of kefirs as well. You can make yours homemade, which I have in the past, and I can show you guys how. But I've been kind of busy, so I didn't have time. So I like this one, and I like to get a flavor. I'm doing strawberry and blueberries for this week. And then you just add in maybe like 1/4 of a cup of that as well. And mix it all together yet again. All right, we're almost done. Last but not least, add a little bit of sweetener. I'm gonna add some organic honey. Just a little drizzle. This makes it just extra yummy. You could skip this part because the kefir does have a little bit of sugar in there, but I'm just not there yet. We really incorporate all these chia seeds in the bottom as well. That should be good to go. Look at that. Like, tell me if you eat this for breakfast, how it's not gonna fill you up. Like, this is so high in protein and fiber. In the morning then, I basically top it off with some nut butter of choice. I've been loving this smooth almond butter. It's a little bit on the pricier side. It's actually really expensive. I don't know why, but I think it's because, I mean, it's organic. I don't know, but something about the way this is made, it just tastes amazing. Anyways, I'll top it off with that, and then some berries, some pumpkin seeds, some flax seeds, basically whatever nuts I have. Man, the recipes I've been sharing with you guys in this vlog are so good. Please actually let me know if you guys end up trying this, like, come back and tell me, because I don't know, these are just so good. Especially like this is so easy, simple to make. I want to hear you guys' feedback. Check out these beautiful lilies I got from Trader Joe's today. They're so pretty. Probably one of my favorite flowers. I would say peonies are number 1 and lilies are number 2. They are definitely not safe for cats, so don't get them if you have cats. Also, I caved and I just ordered the Ballerina Farms protein powder in the, I was gonna say in the shade, in the flavor strawberry cream. I will try it out and let you guys know if it's worth the purchase or not. I've heard mixed reviews, but I ran out of my other protein powder and I'm looking for another one. And I heard the strawberry one especially tastes really yummy. And especially because I've been on a health kick, trying to increase my protein, I think this would be really, really fun to try. So I'm about to end off the night. I'm just finishing up my journaling and having my peppermint tea. And anyways, I wanted to share with you guys, I had a really, really good therapy session today. I've been trying EMDR therapy for almost 2 years now. I had a major revelation today, and I just wanted to share with you guys to see maybe it will help someone. I'm sure like we all have this negative voice in our head that constantly berates us, that constantly scolds us and tells us we're not good enough, we're not doing enough, we're not worthy, we don't deserve rest, we gotta keep working, and that kind of stuff. And lately, my negative voice has been louder than ever because if you saw my last vlog, I'm going through a pretty big change soon. And I'll share with you guys when it happens. Like the negative voice just gets really loud, and it's obviously not you. So where's it coming from, right? It's actually my inner child. It's actually the young little me who was really scared, who felt really alone growing up and like didn't feel like she had a good support system or anyone by her side. And so she's stayed with me all these years and has kind of like changed the way she expresses herself. And lately it's been through judgment. So anytime I feel like I'm being really hard on myself, it's actually that younger me who's just really scared. And once I like acknowledged that and I brought awareness to that, I was just like imagining myself like hugging that version of me and letting her know, you're not alone. You don't have to do this. You can go play in the playground and I will take care of this, which is like my higher self. You never have to figure all this out alone, because imagine like a 7-year-old having to do all this. That's why we tend to go to coping mechanisms, because our nervous systems are just so overwhelmed. Because who's in the driver's seat? Is it actually your higher self, or is it your wounded inner child? Because for most of us, we're not in the driver's seat. We're actually letting our inner child take the wheel. And that's why we get overwhelmed really easily. Like imagine a 7-year-old trying to handle all this adulting. That's way too much. Like she does not have the tools. Allowing your inner child to be free from that and just do her thing, go play, and then having your higher self take the wheel is so important. And what does that mean? That means being conscious, being aware of everything that's going on in terms of your thoughts, and like really creating distance between you and your thoughts. Like you are not every thought that comes and pops up into your head. We're simply just the ones that are observing those thoughts, and it's up to us to decide which ones we want to pay attention to. Right, so I'm done with my venting session, and I hope some of you have benefited from that. By the way, for those of you who have watched till the end of the video, thank you so much. I so appreciate you for being here, and honestly, it makes me so happy that you resonate with my videos and resonate with my content. And I just have a very small favor to ask. If you really like these vlogs, please give it a like and share it with anyone that you think would benefit from these vlogs. Someone living by themselves, maybe someone on their healing journey. Like it would mean the world to me if you could share my videos with other people. And people obviously, like, their attention spans have changed. I'm sticking it through. I'm here to stay. I'm not giving up. I'm going to continue making my vlogs. In order for me to grow, it would be really helpful if you guys can help me out and share my video, maybe on your social medias, maybe share it with your friends, or write in the comments if you have any ideas of what I can do to grow my channel, because I love the community that I'm building, but I think we could grow more for sure. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.